have returned tonight to the Lighthouse Church in Santa Monica. They had Peggy Hall speak tonight. She was a complete lifeline for the people who didn't want to lose their job during the debacle of the past couple years. So hearing her speak in person after I was one of the people who paid for her Zoom call coaching and things, something so special that I was not gonna miss. In fact, I even wore my, what I call, hold on, let me remove my seatbelt, what I call my special shirt, my special occasion shirt, and of course my bauble bar from Target necklace. I wear this all the time. Pretty much all my jewelry is from bauble bar line at Target. But anyway, the reason I consider it like my special occasion shirt is because this is one of the first blouses I've ever bought that wasn't from like Old Navy or Shein or JLux label. So I just considered it kind of like, I want to say the word luxury. It was like one of my first luxury purchases to me, because most of my stuff will cost like $14.99, and this shirt I believe was like 200, almost 200. Well, yeah, it was like about 190 or something like that. So this was one of my first, what is luxury, I consider luxury to me. No, it's not like thousands of dollars or anything like that, but you know what I mean. You know where I'm coming from when I say all of your shirts are like 20 bucks or so, and then this is your first $200 shirt. Yeah, it was luxury to me. The Ted Baker brand, love this brand, and I don't want to be one of those people who says they save an outfit for a special occasion, but I have been one of those people so far in my life. But I said, okay, I need to break out the special occasion shirt to go see Peggy.
Freedoms to believe in whatever you like. You can believe in the sun, the moon, and the stars. And we've helped people that believe in the sun and the moon and the stars, and they have a right to stand on that. And that is part of what makes this country great. So the bottom line for evil is they want to remove religion, and I don't even really like to use the word religion, I use the word faith, but the law uses the word religion, and they want to remove that from the public square. And they're going to say, you're welcome to worship privately. You're welcome to have those beliefs in your heart, but just don't speak them out loud. And they forgot one very important thing. The U.S. Civil Rights Act, Title VII, pertains to your rights at the workplace. You no more could be fired or not hired or disciplined or put on unpaid leave if you came to work pregnant. And I want you to use these examples when you are fighting this.
That she teaches on, you know, your civil rights and things like that. And she's actually currently in a lawsuit with the Board of Supervisors. So she's saying that if she wins her lawsuit, that it'll set a precedent for the other counties. But anyway, I am exhausted at this point. It is 8:53. Okay, it is officially cold in Los Angeles. It is 50 degrees. So this is the first time I've worn layers in a very long time. I'm in Santa Monica today. I got up real early for a Saturday. That's not, you know, an open house Saturday. And then I had it on my mind that, okay, I was gonna go socialize today. I didn't know how, I didn't know where, I didn't know with who, but I was gonna socialize today. Because as you know, in real estate, they constantly tell us we have to get out into our community. So I started checking the free section of Eventbrite, which is a really good place to just find, you know, free community things, little things that don't get a lot of publicity. Just to go connect with others, no pressure, you know, nothing like that. So I found an event that I hope I could get into because I am 30 minutes late. I got up at 6, but I didn't actually start to look around for anything to do until 8. And the one thing that I was interested in happened to start at 9. So I jumped out the bed really fast at that point. But there's a community garden that's launching today, and I hope they let me in. I don't know where it's taking place. It's at Marine Park in Santa Monica. Let's see. I don't know. Some nice man directed me, and he said he thinks it's down this way. But anyway, the goal is to find small, intimate events so that you could actually connect with others and, you know, make contacts, make friends.
Talia and Chris Gutierrez. It's been wonderful working with them. I'm actually the liaison to the community gardens.
Since they kind of grow really wide, I'm going to just open it carefully because sometimes the roots, they're super wet right now. So we're just going to gently massage and then put it into the soil and then pat around. And then once it gets watered, the air pockets will go away.
One of the best things about Santa Monica is their sense of community. Marine Park will offer communal growing space, individual plots, dwarf fruit trees for all the residents to engage. It's the 5th community park in the area, and for volunteering, events, workshops, go straight to santamonica.gov and search community garden. Apparently there's a very active garden community, and this one was in the works and had a wait list for 6+ years. Oh, and keep this guy in mind.
Things that have to do with the outdoors are the kind of events that call to me. I planted a batch of lettuce that I'm going to show you real quick. Getting my hands dirty in the soil is what I came here for this morning. About worms.
All right, so here we have the top of a 3-tiered bin.
Okay.
And here's where all the worms, you can see worms, worms. And they're eating through all the our waste, and also there's some dirt in here, but not much. There's a lot of shredded newspaper and cardboard, as long as it's damp. You don't want it dry like this, you want to dampen it. And then the worms will eat through. There's holes on the bottom of this, and this is this next layer, and this is where the worm gold is. This is the soil. See the huge difference between this and that. They've eaten through all of the compost, and they've made this stuff.
I think this event was really nice. I like this one. I'm glad I came to this one. And this, it being a community garden, it's going to be open 7 days a week. It's by the city of Santa Monica, so I will be coming back here to see the progress of the lettuce that I planted. Oh no, I'm sorry, bok choy. The progress of the bok choy that I planted. Planting something was what I wanted to do. So I did have some really nice conversations with people. Nothing so deep where like we're gonna keep in contact, you know what I mean? But I just like that I'm getting better at talking to people. I'm getting better at approaching people first, which is oh shoot, my water's spilling. That's the most important thing for me. I found like this, I think I'm on a hiking trail. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not, but as I was saying, as long as I got to plant something, as long as I got more comfortable approaching people and asking questions and talking to them first, I considered it, the outing a success. What I'm fixing to do now is I want to go to Five Below. I saw that they put out all their Christmas holiday decor. I'm in the mood to buy some new fuzzy socks, to buy some ornaments, because I will be getting a tree this year. And I think Five Below, I mean, I don't really shop there, but I saw all the decorations through their window when I passed by the other day, and I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna check out Five Below. Events like that, how often does that happen, where you meet a new person and you guys talk and you're friends for the next 10 years? At least to me, that doesn't happen that often. That's only happened a couple times in my life, I feel like. Well, those are a little too thick for me to wear with shoes, like to work and everything, but anyway, so this one guy was going around and he was like holding out his hand saying, hi, what's your name, to people. He didn't seem super outgoing, but you could tell he was kind of trying to be. And I thought that was great until I realized that he was actually there because he was running for city council. And I thought, oh, how cool. But then it kind of made me realize, like, okay, he's in a sales position too, you know what I mean? Like, so normal people don't do that is kind of what I'm getting at. Normal people don't just like walk up to themselves and introduce themselves to people. So I feel like me and him were kind of in the same position, but salesmanship wise. So I watched him just go from group to group to group. He didn't seem quiet, but he didn't seem like a super bubbly person. He was just kind of low key, like, oh hi, just introducing himself, saying his name to whoever was nearby him. And I don't know, I just got kind of inspiration from that, even though I was kind of like sad a little bit that he wasn't just a regular person, but that, of course, anyone who acts that way has to be in a sales position. It just made me start to think more about how it's not authentic feeling to me to meet someone within the first minute or so, however long your conversation lasts, when you meet a new person at an event like the Garden, to say the words, do you know anybody, or are you wanting to buy or sell or invest in real estate? I mean, that just doesn't seem authentic, just kind of come out with that. And I've heard so much conflicting advice on that. Do I want to buy this? Oh my god, I really want to buy some slime. I'm not gonna lie, I want to buy some slime. You know how you see the really decorative ones on Instagram, and it's like they're not expensive, but I always add them to my wish list on Instagram, and I've never actually allocated the 20 bucks or 14 bucks or so for slime. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can get these headphones to see if my sound comes out better in the vlog, but I was also kind of thinking about this as well. Do I need this though? What should I get? Well, I don't know why I'm trying to act like I'm trying to conserve an extra 5 bucks. I'll probably just end up getting both of them. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Below, by the way, I don't know if I said that. We're in Michael's now. Yeah, as you can see, it goes for a mile. I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out to me though, and I think it's because I want to get my tree first. The tree sets the tone, and I want to get a pink one this year or a red one. I just know it can't be green or white because, you know, I always get that. This year is going to be something funky. So there's a difference between sparking a conversation and building some long-lasting relationship, is what I'm concluding from my recent stint trying to go to events. Going my whole life being this, you know, kind of keeping to myself, the antisocial, to now opening up, initiating conversations. Yeah, most conversations with strangers are just completely, you know, surface level, cordial, nothing deep. And what I'm looking for is to open up deep conversations so that those friendships last a lifetime. And yeah, so I asked myself, am I going about it right? You know, just going to community events, because I'll never see these people again. People in public, the conversation rarely leads to you guys talk ever again. But maybe as I get better at it, I'm expecting that it would lead to that though. I was gonna order some just like this off Amazon yesterday for $19.99, I think. Some were $24.99, some colors. So glad I didn't. Okay, so right now I have my phone on this. Got that. And I also got this. Can you imagine me walking around a store with this like in front of my face? Is that feasible? Can I really do that? Or would it be too close to my face where it wouldn't be feasible for a vlog? I don't know. But okay, so I got these two things. Then I got, like I was saying, the earbuds. Like I was saying, there are parties going on all weekend, so I might hit up one of those. And I don't want to talk myself out of being social, but there's just no real, I'm not noticing anything really happening yet. Nothing's like happening. Like, we don't even talk long enough where
real estate would even come up. And actually, I did talk to one woman, and she was like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, well, I'm a real estate agent. And right at that moment, a guy was like, oh, hey, he tapped her on the shoulder, and they started talking. So I was like, okay, well, at least I got to tell her. I didn't hand out any business cards because if you're in sales, you know that handing out cards is not really ideal. What you're supposed to do is exchange contact information, because based off a card, pretty much nobody will ever call you. When it comes to the sales funnel, I've heard everything from it takes 12 touch points to 22 touch points. So yeah, that's why cards don't really convert anybody. You have to mutually bond enough to get contact information. So yeah, I'm gonna stop being a vagabond for the rest of the day, and I actually need to do laundry. So I think that's the end of this vlog. I will catch up with you guys probably, if not tomorrow, probably Monday.